We're just 1 HP away from killing that knight. Did you guys want to get scammed? We're just one scam away from our scam sub goal. Here come the spears. Pouring onto the knights, stabbing them with impunity and no reaction from Red at all. Until 2 knights almost are dead. Well, we reacted eventually. Imagine if we gotten like 2 more knights there. Okay, Chop, how many spears we got? You gotta bank them all up, buddy. Ooh. Okay, okay. Full spear now. Go full spear. Is he banking the archers? Not really. We got 2 archers in the bank. Remember I was saying about that 3rd barracks? You really needed the 3rd barracks. And then, just, like I said, spamming the crap out of the spears I think would have done it. We have a scam ELO bounty at home. It's an ELO bounty. Ooh, I kind of like that idea, actually. I think you just accidentally stumbled into a good idea, Asenya. We could have like a positivity day. And then have everybody post their ELOs. And then the person who gains the most ELO. Something, something, something. Potato. Right? Gets banned. Let's go, Chopsticks. How many knights do we got? We only have 2 knights left? Okay, so Red just stopped making knights, guys. Still doesn't have enough for a castle, but he is on stone. If Chopstick starts pushing right now, we still have a pair of these guys. Oh, he's going to drop 2 siege workshops. Plus now he has 73 villagers. The feudal push is on. The 30-minute feudal. Let's go. And Chopsticks is in like that. This is still open. It just looks like it was closed because of the foundation. It's still wide open. Hold it open. Red might be in trouble, guys. Red's not making knights. Red's floating an absurd amount of resources. I don't know what's happening. Is Chopsticks about to pull this off? He's going to dive with the archers here. And he'll get some vills. He's going to take out all of the stables. He's going to take out villagers. Red markets into a castle. This. Okay, how many do we have? We have 2 rams. Big rams. Are we making more rams? Okay, we're going to have 3, maybe 4 rams here in a second. We've got to move the archers. We got to get the archers snipe some vills. You got this, Chopsticks. I think if he can keep the archers tucked under the castle, the 3 rams will be able to kill the castle. Oh, it's pathing like a fucking potato. Might be in range of the TC, though. What a game. Holy crap. Can the rams get the castle down? It's a Teuton castle. It has murder holes. Fourth ram and a Teutonic knight. And the vills could probably just repair. We have enough gold to buy, but wow. We still might get the castle. We might get the castle. The pathing is so bad. The pathing is so bad. Holy shit, the 2nd ram comes in. Wow. Chopsticks clears the castle. The door's still open. More rams are here. Still tons of army here. Will Red call GG? He's buying a 2nd castle. He's going to try and put it in the same spot. This is insane. There's rams right there. If that's stable, the stable needs to get out of the way. What a game. What a game. Hit the foundation. It's ramming the foundation. Foundations don't have murder holes. Foundations don't have anything. They just die to rams. We just have to not lose the archers here for a second. The castle's going to be so low HP with 3 rams hitting it while it's getting built the whole time. Red's APM is just absolutely getting stomped here. A fourth ram coming in. I bet this castle goes down too, and Red calls GG when it does. What a game from Chopsticks. Red doesn't have loom. Red is under 50 villagers. What a game. That town center is going to die so fast to 5 rams. The constant ram production is sick. What a game. Chopsticks has got to be like hovering over the castle edge. Click of key. Just keep the rams coming, Chopsticks. Keep the archers coming. Get some forward buildings in Red's base. Red is sending every villager it's got to the town center. It's not going to matter. Move the archers in. Wow. TC after TC going down. 2 castles, 2 town centers. Villagers dying all over the place. Red hanging in there out of pure salt. Red's dead. Red, you can't stop this. Chopsticks is going to clear here. What a game! What? Chopsticks with the nodders. Oh my god. Absolutely insane. That's how it's done. Bounty claimed. Jeez. Need a Hall of Fame. Yes, 100%. What's a list of all the bounties that have been claimed today so far? We had Ween claim Build a Wonder. Wonder in a ranked game. We got Chopsticks with the win on Arena in Feudal. So is that the second bounty today? We'll do another one. We got some more written down already from suggestions earlier and ones that I had. That's fucking sick, guys. Chopsticks putting on a show for us, man. Bro, Chopsticks, you're like a one-man content machine. That was absolutely insane. What a game of age. Let's end, right? Yeah. Poor so-and-so. Never saw it coming. Look at the APM. This is such a good game. Oh. 14-to-1 building ratio. Oh, okay. Back to the board, so to speak. Let's see. We still haven't had Build a Wonder and Win, so we'll leave that one up. We got to replace the other one. Didn't we have another Arena one? Delete starting walls on Arena and Win is a great one. All right, those are our 2 active bounties. We're going to open it back up. You guys are going to be get another chance. Chopsticks, I owe you $20. I'll whisper you an IOU. Just in case you want to actually claim it, maybe buy yourself a pizza for that one. You earned that one, man. That was fucking sick. That was what a game of AoE. You gave him the Graftrang Twitch link at the end. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get the wheel opened up for you guys here. All right, if you want to sign up, !ticket. !ticket if you want to take a crack at one of these two bounties. You're gonna have to ban oh, we can include Fortress in this. You don't even have to ban Fortress anymore, right? Oh, you should ban Fortress in case you get the build a wonder. Yep, you're gonna have to ban Fortress and Arena. Or Arabia, pardon me. Ban Fortress and Arabia in your map pool. And you're just gonna play a ranked game. It's just a ranked game, and that's it. And we will need your in-game name too. Everybody's eligible, ! ticket. Getting the wheel. There's the wheel. Wheel of breath. Alrighty. Closing up the wheel now. Captain Sweet, Gurus, Kecker Semden, Enzo, Broccoli, Ween Dinchester, Greedy Reedy, Albatross, LTS Jam, Akash, and Vitus. If your name isn't on the wheel, say something now. All right, we're going to spin. Enzo. So go ahead and queue up on the ranked ladder, Enzo. Actually, your in-game names. So what do you need to ban? Ban Arabia and Fortress. And favorite arena. Because deleting starting walls arena is PogChamp. Ensu, okay, thank you very much. On your way, wish me luck. Beautiful. Okay, get the wheel out of here. So if you are on any map other than arena, Enzo, then you build a wonder and win. If you're on arena, then you delete your starting walls and win. All right? I would actually kill to do either one of those challenges. So that's great. Chopsticks is generally generously letting me decide what to do with the $20. I'm gonna set it aside for further bounties. Basically, it'll just stay in the PayPal Chopsticks. So it's like you donoed $20. You donoed like another bounty or show match. Go Enzo. Feel like it'll be more easy with the bounties in the low elo than higher. It's one of those things. But thank you very much, Chopsticks. What a boss this guy is. You could delete the starting walls and then immediately start rebuilding them in feudal age. It might not be the worst idea. They might not expect it. So we've got a game. And it's gonna be on Gold Rush. So stipulation will be build a wonder and win on Gold Rush. That'll be good too. What do I need here? Oh, I need to click onto this. That's right. I'm going to close the other spec dashboard that I accidentally opened. There we go. All right, player has a game. Minute and 20 seconds away. I have a button for that. What is this dancing? Dino Dance is a global emo? What? I didn't know Dino Dance was a global emo. That's crazy. I thought that was. I saw that in a channel once, and I was like, oh man. But anyways, what you should really do is give, if someone's dissing your fly girl, you should give them one of these. I'm a potato. Listen, you fly girl. Let's get into it. Capture age, you gonna cooperate? No, capture age crashed. 1 second. Give it a second. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Enzo is going to be in the south, playing in blue. Is elected to go with the Bengalis? What? The Bengalis? And Gewurz Gurk going to be playing as the Vikings, his opponent. We'll get those elos adjusted. I think these guys are up around 1,500, and we got to fix the bounty as well. Can I get a mod to fix the elos while I do the bounty? Thank you, Broccoli. Is this one another bounty? This is $20 bounty for Build a Wonder and Win. Red came forwards to try and lame some Shep. And Enzo is going to deny that. Or will he? We're going to just whack the sheep. It's not very nice. We'll get a channel. I'll get a help to get a channel point prediction here running. And we'll give you guys 5 minutes to vote with your channel points whether Enzo will complete the bounty, which is, so that's running now. Predict with your channel points if Enzo will successfully build a wonder and win. This is a very toxic Dark Age with scouts, yeah. Like toxic in quotation marks. Don't throw your scout away though. Red doesn't want to let blue push in the deer to replace the stolen sheep. This is what is known as being generally a butt. This is called being a butt. That's what the scout is doing right now. Don't be a butt, guys. It's okay to be an ass, but don't be a butt. Is that a hill? It was a hill. It just wasn't enough of a hill, I guess, to actually give Enzo the win over the scout there. This is this one, I think, is much more difficult than the win in feudal on arena, because you have that cumin option. I am gonna have to make a Grath Wall of Fame. A bounty wall, a bounty winners, past bounty winners, the kind of like screen we can chill on between games. Definitely gonna do that. Putting it on sticky notes right now. Maybe I'll make a real wall in real life. I have a friend with a 3D printer. You get maybe like some actual things made. Get those channel point predictions in while you can. Red's pushing in their deer. They've given up on harassing blue. What do I know about the Bengalis off the top of my head? Almost nothing. Usually go elephant archers. What I do when I play the Bengalis is I'll make my knight eco, but then instead of knights, I'll make the elephant archers. And they kind of work in a similar capacity. They get Rathas. I think they have like a hidden sneaky eco bonus where they get like extra villagers at every age or something per TC. I don't remember too many of the other ones. They're weird. They have weird bonuses. I'm gonna alt tab. Hold on. Melee mounted units +2 attack versus skirmishers. Monks +3/+3 armor. Trade units yield food in addition to gold. It's all weird stuff, you know what I mean? Villagers and monks take less pop space is a unique tech. Elephants and Rathas attack faster is their other tech. I feel like it's an awkward civ. Chat, do you like the Bengalis? Type 1 if you like the Bengalis. Type 2 if you don't. I actually don't hate them. They're not horrible like the Dravidians. They're just like awkward. 1 to watch, 2 to play. No, you don't have to agree with me on that. Kind of like them, but you really have to play with their monks to get any real push going. Well, Enso's picked arguably like a clown civ then. And Gold Rush is arguably a clown map. Oh no, look at all of... Is Enso gonna do is he gonna do a wildlife rush? I think he's gonna go for the snow leopard rush, guys. Enso's going for the snow leopard rush. Let's go. He's going to try and get as many snow leopards to follow him as he can. And then lead them into his opponent's base. Watch. He's going to have like 4 of them. Let's go. We've seen this before. If you've seen the trailer for my Saturday show matches, then you've seen this exact scene before. And he's going to get it on the berries. He's going to get it on the berries. What a play from Enzo here for the bounty. And he sets all of the snow leopards loose on the berries. Absolutely glorious. I want the grass salutes from all. I want the grass salutes in chat right now for Enzo. If nothing else, that was one of the best things of the day already. You won our hearts already. Exactly, Broccoli. What a total sick opening. If we'd gotten to Ville, I would have lost my mind. Definitely worth 1 militia, right? He's doing 2 challenges at the same time. Poachers 1, wildlife 0.
Hi.
I mean, at least now they have a whole bunch of fur for the winter.
Adish.
Oh, man. Enzo a legend, yep. I think Enzo's won some viewer show matches in the past. Or was he in Ring of Fire? I think he was in Ring of Fire too, wasn't he? I feel like I've cast some Enzo before. I recognize the I recognize the spice. I have the water left. Oh, the Vills are weak. At least some of them are. More of them than before. Yeah, some of the Berryvilles are weakened. And we might get 2 or 3 of them. Good call, Nahuel. circle in from the back here, and we're actually going to cut Red off. Red's going to have almost no notice of this. One Vil go down. Red didn't. I don't think Red realized that he sent the weak Vils back out. And Will Blue noticed the one weak villager there. Good micro from Enzo to pick off the weak Vils. So we got 2 Vils already. You got to be careful. You don't want to kill your opponent too bad. Okay? Because if you kill your opponent in Feudal Age or early Castle Age, then you can't build the Wonder. This is a tricky challenge. So it might the instinct might be to keep pushing here and say that, well, Enzo's basically won the game, and they have, right? But also you don't want that. Like if you're Enzo, you don't want that. You're going for the bounty. Where's Tissue Paper Cap, man? Tissue, are you watching? He's had a grudge against snow leopards for so long. At one point, I had a counter, and he was paying people to kill snow leopards. You am. Did you see that? What is your opinion on snow leopards now? Now that you know that you can befriend them. Snow leopards killed my father. That's another 2 Vils. Enzo, be careful. Enzo, be careful. Enzo's gonna win. Enzo's like, Elo. Enzo, careful. Well, the tower basically shuts the push down, so that's good. Well, will you do these bounties every Sunday? I can't. I'm not gonna commit to them endlessly like I have with the Saturday viewer show matches, which you can expect me to continue for, like, I would say at least months at this point. If not, like, I would for the next year. But I would like to work towards that, Matthias. I just want to make sure I can keep it fresh for that long of a time period. But, like, next week we're doing this. Very likely the week after that we'll be doing this. Like, for now, this is Sundays. For now, this is what we're doing on Sundays, guys. We'll mix in sub-Sunday stuff. I've been giving subs away for people who answer Who's That Unique Unit today. No eco upgrade bounty. Win a game without any eco upgrades. In Imp. I might write that. I think I'm gonna write that one. I write that one down. Written down. I like that one. The no eco upgrade bounty sounds good. Maybe we'll make like specific like set bounties and then put people's names on the wall, and then if they get more than one bounty, we can put like badges for each one. We'll make the system that AoE 2 didn't. The devs should just hire me. Hire me, devs. I don't know what you call my job title, but I'll do it. A fast imp into gunpowder build? What, you think for Enzo's going fast imp into gunpowder? How good is Bengali hand cannon? How good are their hand cannons? They have something special about them? They do not get hand cannons. So I doubt it's that. Fast imp into elite battle elephant is better. Perfect counter to Cumin 2 TC siege push. Maybe Enzo thinks he has to win in feudal. He got confused. If Enzo had won in feudal and said, I thought I had to win in feudal age, I'd be like, all right, fine. That was a good game. This has been a good game. Enzo's pressure was on point. Bounty is build a wonder and win, to be clear. You're just joining in. Pikeman being the first upgrade of Castle Age is a little surprising given the number of archers we have. But I guess like we're not in a position to do damage with them, so the knights only have +1, so if we get close, we'll do okay damage. Ooh, we kind of need ballistics. If we're like archers and our opponent is going knights, I think ballistics would be a decent thing to prioritize. That's open right there. Will Enso reactor notice? Yep. Palisade going down. And what would you do if you're Enso, are you going to fast imp guys, or are you going to drop multiple town centers? And try to boom. I think the 1TC play is pretty good because you did so much damage in Feudal Age. It's not a bad assumption to assume your opponent might be 1TC. But Red actually added a second town center. They made a bunch of knights, and now they aren't making any. Now they're trying to just use these to do as much damage as they can and keep, I guess, keep blue back in their base from coming out. Maintain map control. Red buying stone? What? Oh, because of the tower. Yeah, we had to buy stone to replace the stone we bought for the tower, of course. One challenge I like to do versus the AI is the don't mine gold or stone challenge. Interesting. Basically Byzantine simulator. Monk's a nice defensive measure from Enso. If we can convert 2 of these guys. Like you convert one and then run it away, wait till your monk recharges and convert another one. And you've dealt with 4 forward knights pretty effectively at that point. And Enso is doing a really good job of not panicking or overreacting. I'm really terrible at this particular part. I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that would be a lot more panicked about 4 knights in the back of your base. Third town center has gone down from red now. Has slowly been creeping forwards with them. Vikings with the free handcart and well, now we're getting the upgrades. We need both up. We get the free handcart and free wheelbarrow upgrades, and that helps a lot. Bills are even, but in reality, like blue does not have handcart. Can you not? I don't think you can send gold to your enemy, Asenia, but I like trading with your enemy for X amount of gold. Make 500 more or more gold trade profit with an opponent in a ranked game. Could be good. Nice little pick from Gaworskirk. Blue? No, you got to go forwards. Maybe we're just keeping it grouped up with that archer while we grab some relics to counteract the eco advantage that the Viking player has, but it's fast imp. It's got to be fast imp. Still missing a second building. Need a university. This is open now. Gotta be awake, blue. Red and blue are both imminently going to clash. Blue is making the problem worse for themselves unknowingly at the moment. Camping at the middle ground with these archers. Red's wide open. I don't know if Enzo probably thought, man, I did a lot of field damage. I don't want to lose the bounty. And maybe overreacting to that, because I think we should be trying to do a little bit of damage here or we're going to lose the game. You do have to win. The real key is to get into like a slugfest, right? That just stretches on forever. And then sneak a wonder in at some point during the slugfest wall off. A Huang Rush challenge without Celts would be interesting. You're not allowed to make any villagers once you hit Castle Age, Garrus. You're not allowed to make, or you're only allowed to make like 30 vills, and you can't make more once you're in Castle Age. Something like that. Crossbows coming in. Red has got a castle down at the front of their base on the little lip on the outside ring. There's a bunch of gold, but most of it's in the center. There's like 2 or 3 patches of gold that tend to be like really far out. One of them is right next to this castle, which is pretty nice for red, given how close it is to their home TC.
Hey.
And red is up to imp. Going to be about 2 minutes behind Enzo. And is Enzo going to go immediately for the wonder? Okay, so you gotta think. Do you send your arbs in and then drop the wonder? You gotta like tie. It's really hard. If you've never built a wonder before, they have slower than normal build speeds than other buildings. Like it's not like you're building a normal 5,000 or whatever HP building. They take forever to build. Enzo, no! No! You beat them too hard. Look at the score. That was one of the weirdest games I've ever played. What was so weird about it, Enzo? I don't know what is just the way that it ended. That was delightful. So you may have made me lose my points, but you also stole my heart. And so, okay, first of all, if you guys came in partway through this game, you missed something amazing near the beginning. Let me see if I can find it. All right, so Enzo sends a militia forwards to collect all of the all of the wildlife. And he gets like 6 of them. He gets 6 of them. And he 6'd them on the Berryvilles. And this was in response to Red stealing Blue's sheep earlier. The Jaguars traumatized Red. That's the real reason they called GG near the end. And this actually paid off because later on, Enzo comes in with the archers and snipes those same vills that he killed with the Jaguars. So this is actually a sick play from Enzo. And if you guys aren't aware, I run show matches on Saturdays. And if you've never seen the show match trailer, I have a feeling maybe Enzo was inspired slightly. Wait for it. This is what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's on Saturdays. Enough of that. That's on Saturdays. And so thank you very much. Thanks for the great game. That was excellent. The bounty is still available to be claimed. We'll go back to the bounty screen and someone else can take a crack at it. We'll keep things rolling. Let me get the wheel up and rolling. All right, if you want on the wheel, exclamation mark ticket to take a shot at delete your starting wells on arena and win, or build a wonder and win on any map. All ELOs can enter. You'll be playing a ranked game. If I were to delete the walls on arena, but what time have they be deleted? Immediately. Can you unticket? No, but I can unticket you. Cool. You like this? I'm trying really hard, Mundo. This is full effort Grathrang. All right, I'm closing it up. I have to push the button again. One moment. There we go.
Another one. Another one.
Another one.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Mundo Bear. Mundo, you got picked by the giant spinning wheel. So
Another one.
make sure you have Arabia and Fortress banned.
Another one.
And Arena favorited, because we are leaning towards delete starting walls on Arena. Build a wonder and win on any map is the backup. So if you end up on any map other than Arena, then you do that one. And that's it. And what's your in-game name? I need your in-game name so I can pull it up on the spec dashboard. All right. Wonderful. Go ahead and queue up. We do not have an ELO for Mundo Bear apparently. Is there a space or not a space after the period? Is it TRCL period space Mundo Bear, or is it TRCL period Mundo Bear? Okay. Thank you very much. All right, you're good then. Then when you get a game, you'll come up on the spec dashboard. It's been really reliable today. What civ would you go with for delete starting walls, guys? Would you go with Cumans? I might go with Cumans. Oh, let's get the old bets closed up too. Do they get $40 if they also build a wonder on Arena? That's not a horrible idea, Neck. but I think we'll keep it to one bounty at a time for now. Marketplace. $5 extra for double bounty. Well, it doesn't matter on Marketplace. So you'll be build a wonder and win, Mundo Bear. So you have to win the game and build a wonder. It has to be completed 100%. Good luck, have fun. We'll see you on the other side. You're going random? Whoa. Good luck, have fun. That's serious. He is pro, yeah, apparently. How you doing, Nick? Well, I figured out a way to. Has anyone completed a bounty? Yes, we had 2. Our 2 today were Chopsticks completed win a game on Arena in Feudal Age, and Ween Dinchester completed Build a Wonder. So we upped the ante to Build a Wonder and win. We've got a game here. Only took me 40 seconds to notice. Let me back out of the other game still. And we should have about a minute to catch up to the spec delay. And then we will be live with another Wrathrang bounty. How you doing, Jacredible? You'll like today, Jacredible. Today is fucking pretty much this. Today is pushing the quality of content that I can produce upwards greatly. Saturdays and Sundays, man, we've got like a serious day and a fun day now. I'm very happy right now. I'm fucking totally stoked. My girlfriend will not be happy that she's gonna lose Sunday mornings with me. I'm gonna be sleeping on the couch. The metaphorical couch. All right, we're going over. Humble brag, you have a GF. Fuck. Someone else told me that I should not do that. It may have been my girlfriend that told me not to do that. Anyways, I'll shut up. I miss her a lot. I was supposed to see her this weekend. She's not here. So, shh. I gotta change the bounty 1 second. Oh, no, wait. The bounty's correct. Brag about her if she is great for you. She is amazing for me. She needs to be harder on me about losing weight again. Which is hard to do for your partner because you feel like you're judging them for their body type, which is mean. I need to buckle down. You guys need to like bug me about calorie intake more than anything. Sharper guy. What? Crossbow.
Sharper guy _ just drank the Rang juice.
What are you doing to me?
Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
Don't you dare. Fitness stream. Darn it. You got me. Well, Mundo Bear's opponent is going to be this red player playing as the Romans called Elbanovic. And we are playing on Marketplace, which has neutral markets in the corners. And Mundo Bear's opponent will have some kind of really protected res here at the back. That should be fairly easy to wall off. And Mundo Bear is going to have forward exposed berries in gold relative to his opponent's location. This is looking okay. We do have some kind of, I feel like, far res. Just because both players are on the top side of the map, it'll be less of a hike than going down and around. I will get a channel point prediction running right now. You guys got 5 minutes to get your channel point predictions in. Will Mundo Bear complete the bounty? Again, build a wonder and win is the condition here. So you don't just have to win the game, you gotta build a wonder. We've had another, I think, who was it? Gurus Tabi Bufus managed to get into a decent position and get a wonder up, but then they just got crushed. I think everybody at some point has been in a position and looked at the resume like, I could have built a wonder if I wanted at the end of the game. So we're kind of looking for a situation like that where we gotta like you draw someone into a big slug out and then you sneak a wonder in somewhere. Grath, how do you call a Spanish/Slavic dude who bans people for a living? El Banovic. I knew what you were getting at. We are using so on Marketplace, instead of a scout, you start with these tray cards. And Albanovic is pushing deer in. What's Mundo Bear up to? Mundo Bear playing as the Burmese. He said he was going random when he was in chat, so I don't think he would have preferred to go the Burmese. I would have picked the Civic on something that could go decently late. I don't know how good the Burmese are super late imp. They lack any skirm armor. They have feudal skirm armor and that's it. It's not great. Again, channel point predictions, you can get them in now. Are we caught up live? We are caught up live, okay. Romans are a really rough civ to come up against too. They're probably going to be really aggressive against you. So very unconducive to getting this bounty off. I'm actually kind of surprised we got the wonder up at all in Dean's game. And we were also stunned by Chopstick's feudal push, so I think the interesting thing about the Cumin push is like going into that, you know that you can win. You know it's possible at pretty much any level to win with a Cumin push. It's just really hard. So, but I think going into that knowing that like I'm doing this for cash, everybody's watching and I know that I can do it. I gotta actually give it my all. I think that factors in a lot. Albanovic has militia queuing up inside of this. Wait, is one militia? Just one? Are we waiting for... I think we're waiting for food. Imagine if you could eat the trade cart or water buff. Like, take the buffalo out of the trade cart. But the Romans start with a horse. Neck, I think you should be able to delete villagers and then eat their bodies. I don't actually think that. I don't actually think that. Try anything once. At least one civ needs that bonus. Probably. Just make a civ called the Cannibals. A Cannibal civ. There's an old comedian's bit, but how sometimes it's not good. You got to learn not to make fun of like anybody generally over time. As the longer you do comedy, the less people you can make fun of is the point. He's like, but the one people you can always make fun of are cannibals. Nobody likes people who eat people. I wish I could remember who did the bit. Anyways, we got men-at-arms coming in from the Romans. The Romans get double upgrades, so if they upgrade their armor, they get extra double upgrades. So for every +1, they get a second +1.
Yay.
I keep thinking that Mundo Bear is the Khmer because of the architecture style. It's messing with my brain a little bit. I think we're just content to sit there and hold the men-at-arms out all day. Why didn't we follow up with a second tower here from Albanovic? Sounds like a Norm Macdonald. Yeah, it might have been. Can't we just drop another tower right here, guys? This one denies the main gold, but it's on this map you have you have infinite gold, first of all, but also there's just lots of gold that direction. Mundo is going to counter tower. I think this is mostly just to shut down Red's push. Why isn't Red towering over here to break through? I don't understand. Shouldn't Red tower over here? Just focused on denying the gold. But there's so much gold. There's literally like 8 tiles of it right there. Long-term denial of gold would suck, but there's still like more. And again, the market option. And relics. There's 3 relics in the south. What's Red scouting? Red's got a good amount of scouting. Blue's got less, but does know where Red is exactly. Continuing, and there's the tower that makes sense from Elbanovic. They have €1 Big Macs in Germany right now, and I want to get 20 of them. Ah, yeah. There was like a buy one, get one at Wendy's. And I was just like, that could end bad. Blue could have had less scouting and more food. You might take that, though. Do you really need to know where that is?
Yay.
Red, just hit... We need to build another tower closer to where this tower... To the wall, so we can actually pressure. Red, just build another tower. Build it right here. Right there. Just build it. Just build it right there.
Mandatum.
Mandatum right there.
Ready. Grayton.
Why do they have the Britain voice lines?
Mandatum.
Ready.
Mandatum.
Why do the Romans have the Britain voice lines in Capture Age? What?
Mandatum. Yay.
That's the Britain ones, right? There's the tower that we needed and wanted and deserve. Remember, always build your towers 1 tile back from the wall that you want to attack so they can attack the wall and don't get messed up by not having murder holes in feudal age. The Romans did go to Britain. Nah, that's true. They built that wall, right? Something about a Hadrian's wall.
Yay.
Something, right? Is that to keep the barbarians out or something? I don't remember what that was about. It was something like that. I don't know my English history that well. I'm sorry. You get a Welsh sheep bonus. Oh.
Ready. Yay.
What would be the Welsh civ? Add another Britain civ. That'll piss everybody off. Everybody's asking about more North African civs and Chinese civs and Indian civs. Nah, add more British civs and European civs. Everybody will want like that. We've got ourselves a tower defense here, folks. And Mundo Bear's got a bunch of archers with which to do it. I kind of think that a long, protracted tower war actually kind of works in favor of Mundo Bear. Vills are going to try and breach. There's skirms to back this up. They're out of position, but they won't be for long. Send the Vills back, send the skirms in, send the Vills forward. It will piss Welsh people off if you call them British. Yep. Well, they're not. They're Welsh.
Mandatum.
Red has no ecotechs. He's Romans. Romans are an ecotech.
Okay.
He should definitely have double bit axe at this point, though. The extra men-at-arms, I don't think they've achieved very much. Where are the other two? It says we have 6.
Ready.
Did they go south? I don't know where they are. We're trying to get another tower up over here. Blue's already got one down because we only have 3 vills from red forwards. Blue really wants to deny that tower. Red's got it at like 90% plus, and it will finish. Mundo has a ton of room to expand into, a neutral market to trade with, especially if we can get this closed. Like, yeah, it's not going to be full distance trade, but whatever.
Another one.
We have lots of gold anyways. We also have like still 8 tiles of gold. I think a bigger issue is that any of the archers we spawn are like potentially going to get shot at. We have to be careful with them. It's not really proven to be that much of an issue. Castle Age in 40 seconds ahead for Mundo Bear. About a minute away. Bloodlines, so what? We're going to go into cavalry. I'm a caster. God. Bloodlines means cavalry. Did you know that if he gets fletching, it means you'll go archers? God. I'm sorry, guys. My brain's goofying. Mostly I'm trying to think of how do you transition from tons of Roman early Castle Age longsword pressure into a long game. You have to shut the Roman again because you don't want to overkill your opponent. You're not wrong. I mean that's half the battle is saying things that aren't incorrect, right? Crossbow's 10 seconds away. Did we get? We didn't click into Bodkin. There it is. We got bloodlines, but then we are not making any cavalry. Maybe we're just gonna kind of wait to start making knights here. Or are we gonna make knights? Okay, we are gonna make knights. Was the scout a debate? The scout was inside a stable. I was wondering if he just I was starting to wonder if he'd accidentally clicked into bloodlines, but nope. We are going to add knights. Roman player has +4 armor on these already. So diving underneath any defensive towers where the TCs won't be an issue. Also dealing with the opponent's crossbows, although the crossbows have faster movement speed, they can't shoot while they're firing. And so it'll and also the movement speeds are very close, 0.9 to 0.96. So gotta pay attention if you're Mundo Bear. I don't know why we're bothering to chop this house in the woods, but it'll die pretty quick. I didn't see if he got arson. Did anyone see if arson came in? I missed if arson came in. Now that's some short trade. Why don't we just trade with this one? Do we not want to lose our trade cards? Mundo has like a 60 extra pop in houses, so killing the houses is not going to do anything to Mundo Bear. I think the second we got +2, we should have tried to start diving. I guess maybe we're waiting for a mangonel to pop. Blue's line of sight's going to be pretty good. Like, we can see the mangonels garrisoned. Mango taking some shots from the... jittering crossbows, but Blue decides to pull them back ultimately. Another mangonel garrison in there. It's getting messy. Red is going really, really aggressive with this castle push. And it's going to come down to, can Mundo hold it off? You guys are just joining us in. This is a $20 bounty for build a wonder and win in a ranked game Mundo Bear is trying to complete. Someone said blue sending knights down around to the left and south. They've actually managed to break in. There is a hole. That is a hole. They literally are touching. See this? This is a hole. That's a hole. Somehow. That's obscene. No one in their right mind would think that that's a hole. That's ridiculous.
Grayton.
Albanovic has pikes to defend the forward knights. Mangoes have not succeeded in pushing this position at all. Mundo Bear has added a market next to the neutral market here in the corner. And most of those forward knights now dying. We got 2 left, one hovering around these western farms, one that's going to get picked off by the pikes down here by the main gold of Albanovic. Albanovic has long swords in the north. Castle! Oh, we already saw one castle get taken out by a mango today. Quick walls from Mundo to try and segment the longswords out from the crossbows. There's not very many crossbows, and there are a lot of longswords with a lot of pierce armor. Mangonel's going to push in and try and get some damage on the Vills, getting the castle up. 10 Vill lead for Mundo Bear here. The issue is, if this push fails, does Albanovic just call GG? And the true key for Mundo Bear is to win the fight, but not the game. Because you want this to go to Imp. Like now, basically what Mundo Bear would normally do, I think, would be maybe to start trying to push. But I think what Mundo Bear should do... Ow! I hit my hand. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Oh, it hurts a lot. I might go get ice. Right on the bone on my thumb. Capture Rate has a field under the casting options where you can put the ELO, by the way. Really? Doesn't look like it. Ah. What? That's open too? Okay, this is the game of holes, apparently, as the longswords come in on the southern part of Mundo Bear's base. Getting a bunch of Vills here. The Rambai will actually do really good. They don't care how much pierce armor you have, because they're throwing darts at you.
Yay.
Mundo has to clear these longswords and then get up to Imp. And we'll kill those pretty handily. Like the Rambai will finish those off. Crossbows and a Rambai will do fine. Albanovic is up to Imp already. Now that might actually be an issue for our... Maybe Mundo does have to go push. Maybe we could clear the forward buildings at least. And do the low mid-elo thing and start clearing the buildings. If we were trying to win, we'd come down south, I think. Or ignore all this and just push right in.
Mandatum.
But we are trying to build a wonder and win. This is still open. Also, this is still open. Don't forget this hole. That is apparently a hole. Is still open. Should try and clear the... I would like to get the relic out of the monastery, though. That'd be nice. That hurts a lot. Wow, Mundo. Careful, Mundo. Mundo's got to be careful, guys. For two reasons. One, there's... Well, I thought that was going to be Mangonel, but it's a pair of scorpions in there. They aren't going to be too friendly. Second of all, his opponent's going to be imp and you're building a forward's castle. And then third of all, you don't want to scare your opponent out of the game with a GG castle. Ah! What?
Yay.
Red could sense that a castle drop was coming there and hits imp. We should not go forwards for a castle. Oh, we didn't path the vills back. Mundo didn't path the vills back after he unbuilt his oh man. And they all ran forwards. We'll lose a few. Not great for Mundo. Castle right here is fine. But I think I'd want to save the stone, right? Save the stone for the wonder. What's the name of the option, Bazzy Drown? If Albanovic builds a wonder, will you PayPal them? No. One of the games where someone else tried to win in... Was it the game where someone tried to win in Feudal Age? The other player tried to build a wonder. Because they were like angry and frustrated and low elo. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Just gonna have a giant stupid bruise on my wrist now. Exactly, the Troika. You gotta call you have to say, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then get picked out of chat on the spot. It's like the $1 million shot. You ever see the $1 million shot? I think what it was, Char Char, is that it works for recorded games, but it doesn't work for live games. And I was like, I don't really want to mess with going back and forth between flipping a setting on and off before just between otherwise just having it always on. You have to enable the scoreboard, and then it's right next to the player's name. I mean, that I could write the ELO there. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're suggesting? I'm not doing that. I want my mods to do it for me. So it doesn't break up my flow. My flow. Bruh. Don't mess with my flow! What wins? 12 a Rambai or 6 Scorpions with some pikemen in front of them? I think the Scorpions are going to win this engagement. Rambai do not get Pierce Armor. And yeah, they're Roman Scorpions, so they fire faster. They get ballistics. What else? They come with a free taco salad. I forget. Looks like we may have a Cav switched plan for the Roman player. They're cheaper. That was the other one. Yeah, they're kind of crazy. They are the ideal units to counter, I think. Burmese player can get mana per cavalry? Is mana per still... No, that only applies to archers now, right? Ooh, pikemen close the distance on the Arambi, and they do get a bonus on them. Normally, a Arambi with some micro will just massacre pikemen, but they managed to close the distance on Mundo Bear's Arambi, although maybe he doesn't care and he's making a switch anyways.
Another one.
The Wonder has started to go down. Fitness stream, huh? Damn it. Where's Crossbow? He changed it and then he left and never changed it back. What the fuck kind of mod does that? What a potato. Mundo has the Wonder going down. Remember, the Wonder has to go up and Mundo has to win the game. And we are kind of deadlocked right now. So this kind of works in Mundo's favor. He's got a really good shot at this one, guys. I don't know where he pulled that Wonder res out of. Maybe chat knows. Well, let me down, chat. What is that Roman upgrading queue? That is the Legionnaire disease. That's where he pulled the res out of. Basically what that does is it gives all of the infantry units a disease that makes their respiratory units horribly inflamed.
Ready. Mandatum.
And, instead of having a sounds so big. Instead of having two-handed swords or champions, they get legionaries. And if the Romans he should have a castle, yeah. He actually, if you're gonna make legionaries, you really should make at least one of the centurions. They're centurions, right? Make one of them, and they will increase the attack speed with an aura. Albanovic is way overboomed, up at 170 vills. Wonder count, we are currently at 17% and climbing, but the push is on in Mundo Bear's vase. I don't know how he's going to hold off against the Legionaries. Let's compare stats. We got 12 plus 2 with 6 melee armor versus 13 plus 5 with 3 melee armor. So do the math. Because I'm not. Also, what's the HP? 70 versus 75. So I think the Legionaries should win, especially if they're anywhere near a Centurion. About to be 13 plus 7. And Burmese get, what is it? They get some crazy thing, right? Bombard cannons are doing good work on those Roman Scorps. Keeping them alive might prove difficult, though. Albanovic desperately needs to delete like 40 villagers. Where is the Wonder? It's in the back right. The key that Mundo has to do now is not let Albanovic think that he's losing. And I think Albanovic actually kind of is losing. Mundo just has to mass up champs. Champs and Bombards should win this for Mundo, I think. Keep saying El Mundo because Albanovic. Yep, Wonder is down here in the corner. Currently at 30% and climbing. We'll keep an eye on it. Burmese do not get hand cannon, no. One of those upgrades that you don't really think about it hurting until it hurts. Numbers, though, I mean, 30 units just is not that many units. Looks like Albanovic deleted some bills or sent some forwards. I don't know which. How's Mundo Bear's trade doing? I don't see very many trade units, guys. That's a problem. Wonder is still only at 40%. How many vills we have building it? 6 is not very many vills. He's kind of like just trying to sneakily... He has to win the game from this position, which is going to be hard. Yeah, Mundo is getting overrun. And it's snowballing hard. Albanovic pouring it in, and Mundo is going to call the GG. And this was a valiant attempt. 40% of the way to a wonder.
Okay.
I gotta think that if he wasn't against the Romans,
Okay.
he might have had a chance. But the combination of the Centurions, the Cavalier, the heavy Scorpions that are absurdly powerful, that's just rough against any civ. Even with Bombards, if you're not careful with massing them up, doesn't work. Hope got some entertainment. Absolutely, you played great. Is there excuses? Enemy played well. I think you might have been able to pull it off even if the opponent had a different civ. I think you versus that opponent, not Romans, I think you had.